Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Mets and the Los Angeles Angels. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Singy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, this team is really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
J.R. Santana, the next to hit. And now you're dealing with a player who has won multiple MVPs in his career, Singy. Santana with a homer in his last game. 2 outs, bases empty. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Kicks and deals. That misses the zone, and a count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That's off the inside corner. Ball 3. Almanzar up next for the Mets. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. Now the Angels will get their first crack at it. No score. This is Mets baseball on the Show NYC. 1 out and a runner at second. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
And a strike in there.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Up with it, fires to first. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
First and third, 1 down.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
Gets the outside corner with that one.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Strike 2.
Good pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. But no advance from the runners.
Well, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
So 2 down, and now the first baseman, J.R. Santana. He's one of the best players in the game.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next pitch inside, and it's 1-1. Hit hard, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Well, he's been having a hard time just putting the ball in play in this one, so that should help soften the blow. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Owen White.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Got him looking. And that'll do it. Nice work from the Angel pen there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. Angels 4 and the Mets 2. Two outs, nobody on. Now the left fielder, Steve Manzanillo. The Mets trailing by 2 here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's bat. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. He muscles that one out the opposite way. 3rd home run of the season. It's 4-3.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come. Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But
2 outs, runner at first. Here's the second baseman, Marcos Angeles. 3-1 is on the way. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Going back. He's got it. Ball game. And the Angels even this series up at a game apiece. Santana had a poor showing, needed to do more. 1 hit but 3 strikeouts on the day.
Well, certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. I'm sure the loss isn't sitting well with him either.
J.R. Santana with a remarkable season so far, leading his team in runs batted in. Can he deliver at the plate again today? It's the New York Mets and the Los Angeles Angels. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So 2 down. J.R. Santana up now for the Mets. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Santana handling the duties at first. 32 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up. And that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Out to short. Young tosses to first. And that is the inning. Mets go down quickly. And now the Angels will get their first opportunity in this one. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Now it's the shortstop, Cole Young. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Taylor leads off second with nobody out. And it goes just foul. As we go to the top of the fourth, stepping in the long ball threat, J.R. Santana. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Rocker back to work. Swinging a foul straight back. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
0-2.
And that one is inside ball one.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting,
Marcus Beard up now for the Mets. In the dirt, it gets to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position. Man at second. Runner takes off for third. Swing and a miss. And the throw, he's out at third.
That's just a poor decision right there, and I'm sure somebody's going to talk to him when he gets back into the dugout. You have to understand who's at the plate and who's coming up. These are guys that can drive the ball in the gap, hit the ball over the fence. You don't have to worry about being aggressive and trying to get yourself up, especially at third base in that situation. Just doesn't make any sense.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. One run across. Another comes in to score. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
2 quick outs, needed to get that third one, wasn't able to do it. Now you bring up the heart of this order. You got to find a way to get it done right here.
Hit hard on the ground to short, and that will end the inning. Mets leave one. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was, because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting.
Santana with a forgettable showing in the loss.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
J.R. Santana getting set for this one. His team leading its division. Can they continue to churn out wins? It's the Washington Nationals going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Next is switch hitting first baseman J.R. Santana. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Santana measures 6 feet 2 inches, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former National League MVP. Holiday slings to first. That's out number 2.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Jamie Almanzar.
Now it's going to be Caleb Lomavita.
Lomavita.
Hit in the air, right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. The run comes in to score from second. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. Woods Richardson back to work. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Strike 2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a ground ball. Holiday to first, and one gone to the fourth as they get the leadoff man. One out. Runners at first and second. This one in the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Runners at first and second with one gone. Last half of inning number 5. Yeah, that's fouled off.
There, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and get out of this little jam. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Bush sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. And now J.R. Santana. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Oh, great stop. To his knee. The throw on the money. Nice play.
Look at how he dives right there. Is able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
Jackson Holiday digging in for the Nationals. Man on second, 2 down. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. That should get the dugout going. His 7th home run of the season. It's 4-2. You can sense it inside the stadium. These fans are devastated.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So 2 down, and stepping in for New York, Peter Ramirez. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over and save. Couldn't recover from the misplay. So a man at first. Marcos Angeles up now for the Mets.
You got the number 9 hole hitter right here, looking to do whatever he can to get on base, turn this lineup over so the best hitters in this lineup have it.
Hit to right, and that should do it. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Nationals take game 1 of the series on the road. Santana had a poor showing, needed to do more.
Well, Boog, this is a game he'd rather.
J.R. Santana getting ready. He's on an absolute tear this season, leading the league in runs batted in. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the New York Mets. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And here's the first baseman, J.R. Santana.
The goal is to give your teammate a chance to score from third. There's a few ways he can get it done, but his best chance is to drive one in the air. Look for the right pitch up and then smoke it.
Santana with some impressive production lately.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, He's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. In comes the runner from third, and it's an RBI single. It's 2-0.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Person with a move to first. Santana dives back in safely. Runner takes off. Got him swinging. Throw to second. Ow!
Right there trying to avoid that ground ball double play. Send the runner in that situation. Hope that maybe somebody moves out of position and your hitter puts the ball in play and you get a first and third situation. But unfortunately, strikeout, throw out, double play. Good job by the defense.
Here's the left fielder, James Wood. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get... Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and they come away without an out. Bottom of the fourth, and stepping in for New York, J.R. Santana.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Not close with that one, and that is ball one. On the ground right side, and it stays fair.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jaime Almanzar. On the corner for a strike. Nobody out, runner at first. Pickoff throw, Santana back in on a dive. Runner on the go, in the dirt. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. There's a ball. Throw, and they got him.
That's just a poor decision right there, and I'm sure somebody's going to talk to him when he gets back into the dugout. You have to understand who's at the plate and who's coming up. These are guys that can drive the ball in the gap, hit the ball over the fence. You don't have to worry about being aggressive and trying to get yourself up, especially at third base in that situation. Just doesn't make any sense.
Hit in the air left field. Wood should have this one. And the inning is over. Base is empty with 2 away. J.R. Santana getting ready to hit. He's one of the best players in the game. And that one upstairs, ball one.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Foul ball there. gets him to chase after that one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that is the third out of the inning. So 2 away with nobody on. And now the right fielder, Matt Olson. 2 outs, base is empty. Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw is low, and he can't pick it. But no one moves up as it's backed up nicely there.
You know, 2-out errors are kind of like 2-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden, you got another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity they're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. And they get the out after the ricochet. And that is the ball game. Santana played well enough in the win.
Didn't light the world on fire, but he held up his end today.
J.R. Santana getting ready. He's on an absolute tear this season, leading the league in runs batted in. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the New York Mets. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So 2 down, and next for the Mets, J.R. Santana. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll... 2 outs, base is empty.
The first baseman, Santana.
And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the last half of the third. Smoked on the ground to second. Tosses to first. That's the third out. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. 3 innings complete. It's the Mets 2 and the Nats 1. Runner at second, 2 down.
First baseman, Santana.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
And that one fouled off. The 1-2.
2-2 the count.
In the dirt. Ripped to short. And that is that. Mets strand 1, and the score stays 3-1. 2 outs, nobody on. So up next for New York, J.R. Santana. 0 for 3 in this one. Ground ball up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and he reaches safely.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw. Save. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. One hit, one left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Mets 4 and the Nats 1. First and second, 2 outs. Marcelo Meyer digging in for the Nationals. That one the other way. What a stop. And this one is over. What a play to end the game.
What an exciting finish to this game. An amazing play right there. It's hard for the fans to go home. They want more. They're not ready to leave and head to their cars, but an outstanding job to keep entertaining all the way to the end.